The island's stability was threatened by forces beyond its control, and the delicate balance that had existed for millennia was in danger of being disrupted. Seismic activity had begun to shake the island, a sign that the forces of nature were once again at work. The ground trembled, and the island's cliffs and caves were at risk of collapsing. Serpent's refuge was sinking inch by inch back into the sea. The island's days were numbered, and its secrets were in danger of being lost forever beneath the waves. The Varanus Rex, the last of its kind, was trapped. Time was running out for this living relic, and the world watched with bated breath, hoping for a miracle that might save both the creature and the island it called home. News of the Varanus Rex and the island's plight spread like wildfire. People around the world watched with bated breath. The scientific community, conservationists, and governments debated the best course of action. Some argued that nature should be allowed to take its course. Others believed that such a unique creature deserved a fighting chance. The debate was fierce, the stakes were high, the world was divided. Amidst the global debate, a small group of dedicated individuals decided to act. The Global Wildlife Rescue Corps, GWRC, specialized in high-risk animal rescues. They had faced poachers, natural disasters, and even war zones to save endangered species. Now, they faced their most daunting challenge yet. The mission, dubbed Operation Sky Serpent, was audacious and perilous. It involved airlifting a 40-foot-long, multi-ton lizard from a rapidly sinking island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The risks were enormous, but so were the rewards. The fate of the last Varanus Rex and a piece of Earth's history rested on their shoulders. The GWRC team assembled in a flurry of activity. The base was a hive of energy, with team members moving swiftly, each person knowing their role and executing it with precision. The air buzzed with the sound of equipment being prepared, voices coordinating, and the palpable sense of urgency that comes with a mission of this magnitude. Logistics were planned, equipment was checked and rechecked. Every piece of gear was scrutinized to ensure it was in perfect working order. The team knew that any failure, no matter how small, could jeopardize the entire operation. Maps were spread out and plans were reviewed meticulously, with every member contributing their expertise to refine the strategy. Every detail, every possible scenario was analyzed and reanalyzed. Contingency plans were made for every conceivable situation. The team pored over data, discussing and debating the best approaches. The room was filled with intense concentration, as each member brought their unique perspective to the table, ensuring that no stone was left unturned. The team was comprised of the best in their fields: veterinarians, wildlife biologists, engineers, and pilots. Each person brought a wealth of knowledge and experience, creating a formidable force united by a common goal. The diversity of expertise was their greatest strength, allowing them to tackle the complex challenges that lay ahead. They were united by a shared passion for conservation and a deep respect for the awesome creature they aimed to save. The Varanus Rex, a majestic and endangered species, was at the heart of their mission. The team members were driven by a profound sense of duty to protect and preserve this incredible animal, knowing that their efforts could make a significant difference. The journey to Serpent's refuge was long and arduous. The team flew over vast stretches of ocean, the endless blue expanse below them a stark reminder of the isolation of their destination. The hours stretched on, with the hum of the plane's engines providing a constant backdrop to their thoughts and preparations. The team flew in a specially modified cargo plane, carrying a massive transport crate designed to hold the Varanus Rex. The crate was a marvel of engineering, built to ensure the safety and comfort of its precious cargo. Inside the plane, the team made final checks, ensuring that everything was in place for the critical moment when they would need to transfer the creature. The atmosphere on board was a mix of nervous anticipation and quiet determination. Each team member was lost in their thoughts, mentally preparing for the challenges ahead. The weight of their responsibility was heavy, but so was their resolve. They knew that the success of the mission depended on their ability to stay focused and work together seamlessly. As they approached the island, the weather began to deteriorate. Dark clouds loomed on the horizon, and the once calm ocean started to churn. The team exchanged worried glances, knowing that the storm could complicate their already difficult task. The pilot's voice crackled over the intercom, informing them of the worsening conditions. The skies grew dark with storm clouds, and the ocean churned beneath them. The plane rocked with turbulence, and the sound of the wind howling outside added to the tension. The team braced themselves, knowing that they were in for a rough ride. The storm was a formidable adversary, but they were determined to press on.
This weather is getting worse by the minute. The team member's voice was filled with concern, echoing the thoughts of everyone on board. They knew that the storm could pose serious risks, but they also knew that they had to be ready for anything. The mission was too important to turn back now. We need to be ready for anything. The team sprang into action, donning their gear and making final preparations. They checked and double-checked their equipment, ensuring that everything was secure. The storm was an unpredictable element, but they were trained to handle emergencies. Their resolve was unwavering, and they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.
The pilot, a grizzled veteran named Captain Miller, expertly navigated the turbulence. With years of experience under his belt, he remained calm and focused, guiding the plane through the storm with steady hands. His confidence was reassuring to the team, who trusted him implicitly to get them to their destination safely. He had flown in all kinds of weather, but this felt different. This felt ominous. The storm seemed to have a life of its own, growing more intense with each passing minute. Captain Miller's instincts told him that this was no ordinary storm, but he pushed those thoughts aside, focusing on the task at hand. Landing on the island was out of the question. The rugged terrain and steep cliffs made it impossible for the plane to touch down safely. The team had anticipated this and had a plan in place, but the storm added a new layer of complexity to their already challenging mission. The terrain was too treacherous, the winds too unpredictable. The island's landscape was a maze of rocky outcrops and dense vegetation, with strong winds whipping through the area. The team knew that they would have to rely on their skills and teamwork to navigate these obstacles and complete their mission. The team would have to lower the transport crate onto the beach using a heavy-duty crane attached to the plane. It was a delicate operation, requiring precision and coordination. The crane was designed to handle the weight of the crate, but the stormy conditions made the task even more challenging. It was a risky maneuver, made even more so by the deteriorating weather, but they had no other choice. The team worked together, communicating clearly and efficiently to ensure that everything went smoothly. They knew that the success of the mission depended on their ability to execute this critical step flawlessly. Despite the storm, their determination never wavered, and they pressed on with unwavering resolve. The team touched down on a small patch of relatively level ground near the coast of the sinking island. The helicopter's rotors whipped up a storm of sand and debris, making it difficult to see and breathe. As the dust settled, the team quickly disembarked, their faces set with determination. They knew they had a narrow window of opportunity to complete their mission. Time was of the essence. Every second counted as the island's stability was rapidly deteriorating. The team had trained for months, but nothing could fully prepare them for the urgency and danger they now faced. The island was becoming increasingly unstable. The ground beneath their feet felt like it could give way at any moment, and the landscape was marred by deep fissures and cracks that seemed to grow larger by the minute. Tremors shook the ground, and the air was thick with the smell of sulfur. The volcanic activity was intensifying, adding another layer of peril to their already dangerous mission. The team had to move quickly and efficiently to avoid disaster. The team worked quickly, unloading the transport crate and preparing the tranquilizer darts. Each member had a specific role, and they moved with practiced precision. The scientists double-checked their equipment, ensuring that everything was in perfect working order. They had only one shot at this. The stakes were incredibly high, and there was no room for error. The tranquilizer dosage had to be exact, and the shot had to be perfect. Missing the mark could mean the difference between success and catastrophic failure. If they missed, or if the dosage was wrong, the creature could be injured or become agitated. An agitated Varanus Rex was not something they wanted to deal with, especially on such unstable ground. The consequences could be dire, not just for the team, but for the creature as well. The team's lead veterinarian, Dr. Emily Carter, carefully loaded the dart gun. Her hands were steady, but her mind raced with the gravity of the task at hand. She had spent years studying these creatures, and now it all came down to this moment. Her heart pounded in her chest. The weight of responsibility was immense, but she knew she had to stay focused. The lives of her team and the future of the Varanus Rex depended on her.
We can't afford any mistakes. Everything depends on this. The team huddled together for a final briefing, their faces etched with tension. They reviewed their plan one last time, each member fully aware of their role and the importance of flawless execution.
They spotted the Varanus Rex on a stretch of black sand, its massive body glistening in the fading light. The creature was a sight to behold, a living relic from a bygone era. Its scales shimmered with an almost otherworldly glow, and its eyes held a depth of ancient wisdom. It was even bigger and more magnificent than they had imagined. The sheer size and presence of the Varanus Rex took their breath away. It was a moment of awe and reverence, a reminder of the incredible diversity of life on our planet. The creature moved with a primal grace that belied its size. Each step was deliberate and powerful, a testament to its evolutionary perfection. The team watched in silent admiration, fully aware of the privilege of witnessing such a majestic being in its natural habitat. It was like watching a creature from a dream or a nightmare. The Varanus Rex embodied both beauty and danger, a living paradox that challenged their understanding of the natural world. It was a reminder of the mysteries that still exist, waiting to be discovered. The team moved cautiously, their every sense on high alert. They knew that one wrong move could spell disaster. They communicated with hand signals and whispers, their movements synchronized and deliberate. The ground trembled with each step the Varanus Rex took. The vibrations traveled through the earth, a physical manifestation of the creature's immense power. It was a humbling experience, a reminder of their own fragility in the face of such raw strength. Its eyes, cold and ancient, followed their every move. There was an intelligence in those eyes, a sense of awareness that was both unsettling and awe-inspiring. The team felt as though they were being judged, their intentions weighed and measured. It let out a low growl, a rumble that seemed to shake the very air around them. The sound was a warning, a reminder of the creature's dominance. The team held their breath, acutely aware of the thin line between success and failure. Dr. Carter took a deep breath, steadied her hand, and fired the dart. The world seemed to hold its breath with her, the moment stretching into eternity. The dart flew through the air, a small but significant act that would determine the outcome of their mission.
All right, everyone, brace yourselves. We're heading straight into the storm.
Visibility is dropping fast, Captain. We need to rely on instruments now.
As the storm rages on, the team faces their toughest challenge yet. The helicopter shakes violently, testing the limits of their courage and skill.
Keep her steady. We can't afford to lose control now.
Roger that, Captain. Holding her as steady as I can.
Every second counts as they push through the storm, driven by their mission and the lives depending on them.
The creature's restraints are coming loose. We need to secure it now.
I've got your back. Let's move quickly.
The team scrambles to secure the creature, fighting against time and the unpredictable environment around them.
Almost there. Just a little more.
Hold on. We can't let it break free.
In the midst of chaos, their determination and teamwork shine through, showcasing the unyielding spirit of the rescue team.
We have to act now. The creature's life depends on it.
With unwavering determination, Dr. Sophia Lane steps forward, ready to face the unknown. After a perilous journey, the team finally arrives at the sanctuary. A place where the creature can heal and thrive, far from the dangers that once threatened its existence. In the sanctuary, the creature shows signs of recovery. The team's efforts have not been in vain, and there's a renewed sense of hope for the future. The story of the Sky Serpent becomes a symbol of resilience and the enduring spirit of those who fought to save it, a legacy that will inspire generations to come.